Simone Biles' decision is intensifying a new conversation about mental health in sports, especially on the world stage. Three-time Olympic gymnast Dominique Dawes knows what it's like to be in the spotlight. She helped the U.S. win its first gold medal in the women's gymnastics team final back in 1996. The team of seven earned the nickname the Magnificent Seven. Dominique Dawes joins us now. Good morning. So good to see you. And, you know, you had to face your own obstacles at that time. You're the first African-American individual medal winner in artistic gymnastics. You have to, in some ways, I'm guessing, relate to what Simone Biles is going through. Were you shocked by this news that she pulled out of these events so far?
I can certainly relate wholeheartedly. I remember stepping out into the Georgia Dome before the 1996 Olympic Games, and prior to doing that, having an emotional breakdown, just feeling all the pressure that Team USA felt from needing to make history. So when I awoke the other day to hear that Simone Biles had pulled out of the competition, I did not think it was for mental issues. I thought it was possibly because of an injury. Then when I heard it was a decision that she made after going through a certain vault and having a mental block, I could again relate to that because I went through a lot of mental blocks. I commended her for listening to her inner voice and doing what was best for Simone Biles. Gymnasts are usually in a very controlled environment. We are trained to be robots. We don't listen to our inner voice. It's been muted. And I love the fact that she listened to herself and she did what was best for her mental health, as well as to ward off any possible injury.
I know, Dominique, what did you think when you heard her say the other day she felt the whole weight of the world on her shoulders? My heart just went out to her, knowing that she was feeling such tremendous pressure.
Yes, the sport of gymnastics is filled with a great deal of anxiety, a great deal of fear, a great deal of intimidation, and a great deal of pressure. And for her being known as the GOAT, the greatest of all time, having a GOAT on your leotard, doing an interview with the GOAT, I was like, that's a little much and very ballsy. However, I felt as if, you know, she can overcome whatever pressure there is, but she's human. She's going to feel, she's going to hurt, she's going to be wounded. And now as a mother of four, and now even standing in my own gymnastics gym here in Maryland, so Dominique Dawes Gymnastics Academy, it's all about creating a very healthy and encouraging environment, one in which that's not filled with pressure.
Boy, Dominique, the mother of four, just think about it. Let us take that in for a second, standing in your own gymnasium. Go you. Do you think the effect of not having family and friends in the stands, what role that must play? Because I would think that she said it's the first time that she's ever done it without them, and she's used to looking up at them.
Yes, her support system is so important. It's important for everyone. I love the fact that she leans on her Catholic faith, but her mom and dad are also so very important, and her sister. And as you can see online, she actually has a boyfriend. She has friends. The young girls on this team, they actually seem like they get along and they support one another. You need that atmosphere of your family and your friends and your fans right there in the stands there cheering you on. They add to the pressure, I will say that. However, that's something that is a comfort if you're used to seeing them there.
Dominique, we also saw Naomi Osaka withdraw from some tennis events recently. Do you think this is a turning point for athletes in looking after their mental health more and being vocal about it?
I really think this is from the dialogue that was created from the Me Too movement. And then when everything came out in 2016 with regards to the scandal of Larry Nassar, the Olympic team doctor who sexually abused hundreds of young women. Now we're speaking about the unhealthy culture in the sport of gymnastics. Now we're talking about the importance of mental health. As you guys mentioned earlier, Michael Phelps's piece on HBO talking about his depression, things of that nature. This is a wonderful platform for athletes to now express what they've been experiencing with regards to anxiety, with regards to depression, with regards to pressure. And I love that these athletes are listening to their inner voice and doing what's best for them.
And Dominique, to that point about Larry Nassar, how much of an impact do you think that plays on Simone Biles' psyche? Because this was an organization that she felt didn't do enough. And here she is on that stage for that organization that she feels didn't protect her and other athletes.
Yes, I admire Simone Biles more for her speaking out and speaking her truth than her amazing athletic prowess. What she does out there, I am so thankful I'm retired. She is generations above her competition. But the fact that she's on the floor, and she has even said this, as the only survivor competing on the floor, she felt as if USA Gymnastics would brush all the unhealthy aspects of this culture under the rug if she were not out there. The fact that she said that and she was still competing under USA Gymnastics, that to me was quite courageous.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's had to endure that shows how strong she is.
Yeah, she's been courageous in so many ways. Dominique Dawes, thank you so much for being with us this morning.